My message to Nigerians in the UK. I should have said the diaspora, which covers a lot of countries. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to narrow it down to the UK. Now, when I see most Nigerians in UK complain about certain things, you know, things like some basic amenities that they are actually having access to, things like the benefit system, the social housing, you know, so many things like that. It kind of surprises me. I have seen a lot of people, I have spoken to a lot of people who have in one way or the other complained about something they are either receiving that is not enough or they are not receiving at all. Recently, I was talking to somebody and she told me she has just been paid. Okay, what actually happened was that we were talking and then the next thing her phone rang and she got a notification, so she checked it and it was a bank alert. So when she checked her bank, some money came into her account. No, she was actually credited, and she saw the money in her bank. She just started complaining. She was just frowning her face, complaining. These people say, I don't know what is wrong with them. I've told them before that I'm not working. How can they continue giving me this amount of money? Don't they know that it's not enough for me? I have 3 children. Can this money cover? Blah, 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 blah. And I was wondering, I was like, are you okay? Is everything all right? What's the matter? Because all this while, she was just talking to herself. She said, yeah, she's fine. That the problem is that the money they are paying her is not enough. That by the time she will buy this one, buy that one, the money is gone. So I said, what money? I was thinking she's talking about maybe money from her workplace. Maybe it's her salary where she's working and maybe the money is not enough. Or maybe they're not paying her well. And I was a bit confused at that point. And she said, no, it's not a salary. It's the benefits they are giving her. It's not enough. So at that point, I just kept quiet. And I just let that slide. Now, why I'm talking about this is because, to be very, very honest, if you are complaining that maybe the benefit system is not favoring you so much, maybe you're not getting enough money to do certain things, or you think there's some things other people are receiving that you are not receiving because you feel you're entitled to it, or you think, or let me even talk about this. I have seen a lot of people complain about social housing. People say things like, oh, that I actually asked for a 4-bedroom and they gave me a 3-bedroom or a 2-bedroom. I think I'm entitled to this 4-bedroom because I want it, because my children are many and all of that. Let me ask you a question. Where you are coming from, did they give you any free house there? Were you entitled to any free housing there? I'm talking about Nigeria, where we all came out from. Who sent you house? Did anybody care if you have any monthly welfare benefits or social welfare coming into you free of charge? Did your government care for the elderly? Do they know if there's anything like the elderly people that they should sort after or look after? Do they care if you are homeless, if you are living under the bridge and then they made some provisions for free housing to be shared among the poor in the society? You see, one problem I have with a lot of Nigerians, especially Nigerians here, is that this attitude we have back home, this attitude of self-entitlement, it is terrible. We feel certain things must be given to us. We feel it's our right. We feel we just have to have it. I am overqualified to have this thing. So we bring that mentality abroad. You take that mentality out of Nigeria, where people tolerate all that rubbish, and you take them to a different country where rules and laws exist, and there are processes for everything that happens. And then you go there. The country is kind enough to welcome you, to take you in. The country now decides to stretch further a hand of friendship. Okay, in order for you not to be homeless, let's give you a free accommodation. They give you a free accommodation. They pay you monthly, free of charge. Yet you complain the money is not enough. Some of you, the benefit system is favoring you. If not for the benefit system, you should have been working. A lot of people, especially, this message especially is for women. A lot of women prefer to stick their ass to the chair, doing nothing, just collecting benefits. And at the end of the day, they are still the same people that will turn around and complain. The money is not enough. We're just managing. Can't they see that things are going up in the shops? The cost of everything has gone up. Why are they not increasing the money? This. Listen and listen very good. The system here calculates the amount of money they think, or rather they know, will be enough for you monthly. The system already has figures in place, default figures that they have calculated, and they have seen that, yes, if we give this family this amount of money should be able to stretch for to do so and so thing. Now, for instance, if you have 2 children and the government is paying you the social welfare, they will calculate the amount of money they know that will be enough to feed or cater for 3 children and you, the adults, monthly. In most cases, this money they pay you monthly is for you to be able to sort out your bill, pay your house rent, pay your bills, maybe your council tax, buy your gas, electric, pay your water bills, and then put food in the house. They are not giving you money for you to save. They are not giving you money for you to take and go and buy a piece of land back home or to go and build a house back home. Because that's why a lot of people complain. That's why a lot of you complain. You feel, oh, the money is not enough. By the time I buy this one, I pay this rent, I pay this bill, I pay, nothing will be enough for me to save, or nothing will be enough for me to send back home, or I won't have enough money to buy a land or whatever it is I want to do back home. They are not giving you money for all those frivolities. If you want to buy a piece of land back home, if you want to build a house back home, if you want to send money to your family back home, then you should work for it. They are only giving you money to buy your basic amenities in the month. The money has been calculated to feed you and your family and to pay for your basic needs every month. Any extra enjoyment or any extra expenses you want by the side, that's for you to work. That's for you to cover yourself. That's for you to complete on your own. They've already given you food. Should they come and put it in your mouth? Should they come and feed you again? What else do we even want? We go around spoiling, we go around complaining, we go around talking all manner of things. Oh, they're not doing this too well. They're not doing this well. There's not enough. You know, listen and listen very good. Nobody owes you anything here. Nobody actually owes you anything here. There are lots of Nigerians in this country. There are lots of Africans, lots of migrants in this country that don't even know what the benefit system is. They are not interested because they are working. They are making their money without the government's assistance. The money they are even making is sometimes, in most cases, either 2 times or 3 times whatever the government gives. Why can't you do it yourself? Why can't you make that extra money and stop depending, and not just depending, but stop insulting the hand that is feeding you? And in most cases, the most annoying part of it is that when they try to get these things and it's not working according to how they want it, they start saying, oh, they're not giving it to me because they are racist. Is it because I'm black? We are always too fast to play the racist card, which is very annoying. We are always too fast to put a blame on them just because that particular means, that way you want it, is not happening. Most of the black people, most of the blacks I have seen in the UK that are very, very appreciative to the UK system of government. You see people from Ghana, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Sierra Leone. You see these people, whatever the government gives them, they are okay. They are content with it. They manage it. They appreciate it. Because in most of these African countries, we don't have this enjoyment. We don't have these basic necessities that should have. Normally support. The government owes us these things. The government owes us, in most cases at home, at least safety. They owe us, for the poor people that cannot afford to have a roof over their head, they owe them free accommodation. But we're not getting it because of the kind of leadership we have every day. Then you now come to a country that decides to take you in and take care of you. Instead of being appreciative, you condemn everything because you're just naturally ungrateful. So you think the country, the government, and the system owes you everything. They don't owe you nothing. Whatever extra money, extra finance, extra help you need by the side, if they can't give it to you, you walk your way out. Nigerians, Let's try as much as possible to show appreciation for every little thing we have. This is not Nigeria, where you can do what you like and get away with it. There are processes here.